Well, it looks like they just reset the starting location for them to come out. Here they come. It's the archers for the recurve women's gold medal match.
And in the quarterfinals, she beat Elena Osipova, and in the semifinals, she beat Madalina Miastoria. And now, here they are on the finals feed for the gold medal match. On target number 1, representing France, Lisa Barbelin. On target number 2, representing Spain, Elia Canales. The line judge for this match is Hürcan Tarhan.
Well, here we go. It's a younger lineup for the recurve women's gold medal match. Lisa Barbelin of France up against Elia Canales of Spain. Lisa came through the junior French program, is 21 years old. And it will be Canales, the silver medalist at the 2018 Youth Olympic Games, who will shoot first on target number 2. It's time to go for gold in the recurve women's competition. Well, shooting over 70 meters, hitting the 9 ring in these blustery conditions is a very, very good shot. Lisa Barbelin has shown some great signs of performance indoors over the last few months, and here, starting with a 10, a beautiful shot from her. Nikki, as we let this first set play out, just explain how the recurve scoring system works.
Yeah, so in the recurve, they're going to shoot a set system. So they each shoot 3 arrows, and the winner of that set, those 3 arrows, will get 2 points. If they draw it, they'll get a point each. And if they lose it, they'll get nothing. And it's the first to 6 points. And if we tie, we'll go to a 1 arrow shoot off.
9.
There you go. 26 for Canales. Remember, shooting over 70 meters, a little bit longer than the compound discipline.
9.
And just a 1 point advantage there, but as Nikki said, it's a set point system, so looks like Lisa Barbelin will get the first 2 set points. Early analysis, Nikki?
I mean, it could go either way here, couldn't it? We've got 2 young archers. They're both out here strong this year. They both want to come here and get their Olympic spots in 2 months' time. So, yeah, it's going to be a really exciting match. I'm looking forward to it.
And Barbelin showing great signs of her performance climbing as she's moved from the junior French ranks up into the senior team. And of course, Canales, you mentioned the Olympic Games. She's already got some experience of that silver medal at the Youth Olympic Games in 2018. So, very evenly matched.
Yeah, it's really exciting to see these two compete against each other. I mean, the French system is a fantastic system. Lisa have come through, a hub through the French system, training almost full time and school around it. So they're very, very strong.
Yeah, it is an amazing program they got in France, and it is Barbelin who has taken the first 2 set points. So it's time for set number 2. Well, it will be Elia Canales who will shoot first. Again, it's the trailing archer who shoots first. Really important to just reset, forget about the previous set, and start again. Drifting out to the left there. Oh, what response from the French archer. That's not what Canales wanted, was it, Nikki?
No, but she'll be in her bubble. She'll be thinking about her own shot. Stick to the process. There it is.
Ooh.
Wide one there. You can hear the wind in the background, can't you?
Yeah, absolutely. We've talked about this throughout the tournament. It's the odd shot here and there that just gets picked up by these coastal gusty winds.
10.
A great finish, 2 10s for Canales on a 28. So this set is out of reach for Barbelin.
9.
Good recovery, but we will be all square here. A 25 for Barbelin, a 28, and a great recovery from the first set for Elia Canales, and we'll be at 2 set points each. Right, Nikki, we're going to get really specific here. That second arrow from Lisa Barbelin, it didn't look like there was anything particularly strange or unusual or unnatural about her process. She looked calm. She released the arrow seemingly calmly. Is it just simply got picked up by the wind?
2019 also.
I mean, it could have been a few things. There's things that we just can't see. Tiny little factors or changes. Where did she aim? Did she aim in the right place? I mean, these recurvers, their arrow speed is much slower and they're shooting over a longer distance. They're going to be affected more by the wind. So their arrows are probably flying around maybe 200 feet a second versus those compounds we saw earlier, probably nearer 300 feet a second. So quite a difference. And if you do get hit by the wind, it really can move that arrow around for you.
Yeah, be interesting. I mean, she looked very, very calm and relaxed in between the sets as the arrows were being collected by the agents. All square at 2 apiece between Barbelin and Canales. It will be Canales to shoot first in set number 3. Solid. So, can Barbelin reset from the 6 in the previous set? Oh no, she's drifted out to the left again into the 6. Big opportunity now for the Spanish archer.
9.
I mean, going left, it could be, perhaps a little pressure off the bow arm that's collapsing slightly, but it looks like strong shots there.
She's recovered with a 9, but still a massive opportunity here for Canales. Oh, she's drifted down into the 7. That's her lowest score of the match so far. A 10 required to share the set points. Bang! Right into the middle there. That's what she needed to level things up, and that will certainly settle her nerves after shooting a 6 to begin that set. That looked out of reach for her. Nikki, we said this was going to be tight, a close match. I mean, you can't get closer.
No, absolutely. And it's interesting, isn't it? She shot a 6, but the fact she came back and shot that 10, look how happy she was with that. She's excited and, she came back and she's been able to split the points. So she's on a high now. She's confident, she's happy. It's going to be really exciting to see what they're going to do in these next 2 ends. We're going to go all the way here into the 5th set.
Yeah, it looks that way. And you talked about Barbelin being elated with that recovery, and I can completely understand that. What does that do to you as the opponent for Canales? Is that going to affect her psychologically?
It sometimes can when you think you've got that set and you've tucked it away and your opponent comes back and shoots a 10 to rip a point off of you. Sometimes that can put you on the back foot, but you've just got to wipe that from your mind. Go back to the normal process. The coaches can, hand on her shoulder there, come on, you can do this, and just get back into your normal routine.
Well, normal routine. It's 3 apiece, and it's time for set number 4. So all square as we come into the penultimate set. Who has got the mental gumption here to hold it together? First up, 19-year-old Elia Canales.
8.
Not a bad shot, but just drifted down into the 8. So a mini opportunity here for the 21-year-old French archer Lisa Barbelin.
That's what she needed, straight back in the middle there, so putting the pressure back on the French. She's got to respond well. Oh, and it's a wide arrow.
Oh, it was called a 7 as well. Wow. So big opportunity again here for the Spanish archer to put this out of reach. Oh, now that is close. It's called a 9. Nikki, would you agree that's a 9? It looked close to the line.
I think from the angle we've got there, I think it looked in, but we'll have to wait for the judge on that one. If it's broken the line, she'll get the high score.
Well, that does look like an 8, and it's not going to be enough, even if that third arrow from Canales is marked down to an 8. That would put her on 26, and Barbelin with a 24. What a turnaround here, Nikki.
This is it. This is set play for us, so anything can happen. You know, you've got to go out there and win the set. Next end, you're on a level playing field again, so go out there and win again. So things can change quickly. It makes it really interesting. Look at the wind now as well.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. It's incredible how gusty it's got again. Well, they're just collecting those arrows. I don't think there's any doubt that the points will be with Canales. And what that means is it's 5 set points to 3. And effectively, with the lead, she's going to be following Barbelin. She'll be shooting second in the final end. And all she has to do is match her. She just has to stay level on points in this final set to take the gold medal here in Antalya. What pressure on Barbelin. There you go, confirmation. She's going to be shooting first. The Spaniard will shoot second. It's time for the 5th and final set here in Antalya. The pressure is immense here for Lisa Barbelin. She has to put down big scores to put Canales under pressure. Longer hold, but perhaps waiting for the wind and getting a 9. In this match, that is a good score.
9.
Quicker shot, same result.
Yeah, I mean, these guys won't be waiting at full draw. It's a very dynamic shot. They're always going to be moving. You've just got to pick your time, go for it. You've got your 20 seconds to get that arrow in. Another 9. It's good consistent shooting. A 9 in these conditions is good.
8.
So, mini advantage Barbelin. If she gets a 10 here, we're going to be all square again. Look at the wind buffeting around there. Oh, looks like it's a 9 from here. So a 27, a 10 required from Canales here to draw level, and even that won't be enough. Oh, it's drifted out into a 7, so a clear 2 set points for Lisa Barbelin. And guess what? Nikki predicted it right at the beginning. A tight match has ended with the 2 archers all tied up on 5 set points each. Nikki, I'm lost for words.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the conditions here are so variable. They're both at very, similar levels, and it could just go either way. So what an exciting match. We're going to go all the way down here to the nail biter of the single arrow shoot off. So the rules this year have gone back to the original rules. So we've got a 1 arrow shoot off to come up. It's going to be closest to the middle, and that is going to be the winner. So it's going to be nail biting. I couldn't call it, could you?
No, I mean, look, the momentum shifted. It was with Barbelin at the beginning. It shifted back to Canales, and then it's gone back to Barbelin. So I guess on balance of power, is it going to go to Canales? I don't think you can tell with just 1 arrow to go. It's incredible confirmation of the scores, all tied at 5 set points each. It's time for the women's gold medal here in the recurve discipline to be decided by a shoot-off.
First.
So Canales will be putting down the marker. So important to get a good score and put the pressure on your opponent. You can hear the wind on the range. Just settled down now. Got that one out quickly, and it's a great shot, a 10. Now, will the conditions be as favourable for Barbelin? Another quick one. And that's gone into the 9. And I don't think there's any need for any confirmation on that one. Elia Canales of Spain has taken the recurve women's gold here at the Antalya European Grand Prix.
Elia Canales, the 19-year-old archer from Spain, won the gold medal in the European Grand Prix Archery Tournament Stage 2 here in Antalya.
Good respect between the two archers there, but it is the 19-year-old there, delighted with her coach to have claimed the gold medal after such a long break from competitive archery. What a feeling it must be to win the first tournament back. Confirmation then, Elia Canales has taken the Antalya European Grand Prix Women's Recurve gold medal. Nikki, okay, one question to start with. You go down to a shoot-off, the momentum's shifted back and forth between you and your opponent. Do you want to shoot first or second?
Yeah, it's a tricky one, that. I mean, going out there and shooting first, like you say, you put down the gauntlet, you go and put in your shot, but I think shooting second sometimes brings a bit more pressure because you kind of know what your competitor's shot, and sometimes it's unavoidable. You know, ideally you would just try and blank it out and just stick to your process, but in these conditions someone's going to shout out what the competitors just scored, so it does bring some pressure to go out there and shoot second, I think. And you know, along with today the conditions, and Elia, she just came out there, didn't she? She shot a lovely time shot straight in the 10. Fantastic shooting from her.